Hello, good morning to all of my people who are watching me from all over the world. We are back. We are back, and I just got up. It is what time is it right now? Right now it is 7:14 here in Chicago, early in the morning. Just got up and wanted to talk to you guys about what is going on in this world. But the most important thing is it's still football, right? Tomorrow is the final um, FIFA Club World Cup. I mean, PSG and Chelsea will be fighting for the trophy, and yeah, okay. So we can go ahead and talk about that. We can also as you can see also like today I have something like a challenging um what am I call it kind of quiz or I don't know. Yeah, so we have a lot to do today. We can discuss the game between PSG and Chelsea. We can talk about anything that you want today. I'm free and I have one day. I can stay here for as long as I want, because I'm not working today. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Um, how are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing? Um, how is your day going so far? Hopefully you're enjoying it. Hopefully you're enjoying everything. Yeah, let me see. Let me see. Can you guys hear actually what I'm saying? Let me check if my stream is actually good. You guys hear actually what I'm saying? Yeah, I think my stream is good. I think I am actually uh I think we are actually doing it. All right. Like I was saying, the PSG and Chelsea match is gonna be an interesting one. I wish I can watch it live, but I will be at work tomorrow. Um, and actually, we can do a post-match analysis of what happened in that game. Um, Chelsea is the underdog, like I've been saying. Chelsea is the underdog in that game. PSG is too strong for majority of this team. PSG actually right now they know what they're doing. They know where they're going. They're playing football as it's supposed to be. This is how we're supposed to play football. I think football was meant to play like the way PSG is playing right now. They're playing, all the group is like connected. Um, they're playing together. They attack together, and then they defend together. And they're doing it. They're doing it like 100%. This is a football. Everybody need to learn from them. And kudos to their managers and every player that is playing. I think the credit first go to the managers. I for me, unlike many other people around the world, I have been following this PSG team for the past 4 years, and I believe that for some reason, the only reason why PSG wasn't able to dominate like they're doing right now is because of lack of management. They didn't have a manager that is um, of caliber. Right now, they're lucky to get it. Some team are not lucky to be to fix it, to get the right manager at the right time. You may have all the best pieces, meaning you have all the players that you need to win to do something great. But if you're not lucky enough to have the person who can manage, who can put these players um in the positions, um in their right position, who can put a format or a system that is gonna you know be good for them, then this thing then they then it's useless. So yeah, PSG they've been doing it, and they've been good for the past at least 3 4 years, like I say in one of my short. Um, but unfortunately for them, um, the manager didn't have a manager of caliber of the caliber of the current manager that they have right now. So yeah, and so that's the thing. And then we have on the other we have Chelsea. Chelsea, I don't know. I didn't follow them a lot. I feel like Chelsea is in rebuilding period. Majority of English clubs right now, they are rebuilding. Whether be it like Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City itself, even Liverpool. Remember the Liverpool of Sadio Mane is gone. They're now in a phase of rebuilding, and that's the problem of English, all of the English club. Um, right now they're rebuilding, and in it's a similar thing that is happening in Spain too. We have Barcelona that is actually that is started started rebuilding also. They're rebuilding their team around that young kid Yamal, and then you have Real Madrid that have bunch of superstars. Um, that they also are trying to rebuild their team. They have a lot of superstar, but this is a team football. This is a team sport. Just because you have some superstar doesn't mean that everything is all right. You need to actually um, find a system that can actually help this superstar to do something interesting. So yeah, again, if you just recently come in, if you're just coming in, if you're joining me, we're talking about what is the final between PSG and Chelsea tomorrow. The game is gonna be where are they playing it actually? PSG. Let me see. Are they playing it? Are they gonna be? Is it gonna be in New York? Let me see the stadium. MetLife Stadium. Is this California? Where is it? Oh, New Jersey. So it's gonna be in New Jersey tomorrow. MetLife Stadium Drive is Russell. So it's gonna be in New Jersey. I'm not going there, bro. I work tomorrow, so I won't be able to be part of that game. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy what is going on, but yeah. And then what else do you guys want us to talk about? Remember, this is a free chat, and also if you're joining me right now, you see this thing that I have. Pick a number. Which one of the object of this object that doesn't belong? Look at this object that I have, or on the on my screen, and try to pick a subject. Try to analyze and pick a subject that doesn't belong. If you can find, if there's any actually. All right, guys. Mhm. Okay. Ooh, yeah. What? We are trying to survive. Anyone out here, if you're just joining me, um, uh, as you can see, thank you so much. Yeah. All right. Before we start actually talking about anything, let us try to see. Let me try to. Boom, 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 boom. All right. This is the question I have for you guys. If you want to use your brain this early morning, you can go ahead try. Go ahead and try and pick a number. Pick a number and let us walk your brain. It's early in the morning, I know that, but go ahead and try. Pick a number. I'm listening to myself, man. Just want to make sure that my shit is working. Ooh, I think it is working, right? I think it is working. Actually, I was trying to. Can you guys hear me? Is the voice clear? Hopefully, everything is clear right now. Uh, it is hot. It's gonna be hot today, bro. It is going to be hot. The reason why I'm sitting inside my room. Actually, I need to. Let me let me use the fans. Think I need to. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm back. Pick a number. Don't be shy. Pick a number. Let us see if you can actually. Pick a number. Don't be shy. Pick a number. Let us see if you can actually. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bro, I also need to go and do my laundry. I'm gonna be talking to you guys for a while, and then after that, I will be going out to do my laundry. I have a lot of emails that I actually need to take care of, bro. Just deleting all of the messages that are not important to me. Oh my God, wasn't expecting. Hmm, this is some cool stuff. Hmm.
You to work this Saturday. No problem. I might be late though. The transports are slow on weekends. What time will you get here? Monday. I need you to work this Saturday. No problem. I might be late though. The transports are slow on weekends. What time will you get here?
Monday.
I need you to work this Saturday. No problem. I might be late though. The transports are slow.
No problem. I need you to work. What time do you get there? Monday. Let me see that shit. I'm able to see it. I'm able to see you guys. If you're coming right now, we're talking just about everything, but the most important thing is about what is gonna happen tomorrow. Let me put a poll about who do you got between Chelsea and PSG. Let's see. Who do you got? Who do you got? Chelsea or PSG? Mm, Who you got winning a FIFA Club World Cup? I'm gonna say Chelsea or PSG. Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna put it like that. Wow, 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 wow. Mm, mm, mm. What? Why did I do that? Another question is up to you guys. We have everything that you guys need to giving you. Hello, my friend Via Rose. What's up, bro? How are you doing today? Hello, boss. What's up? Are you still there? Or you gone? Are you still there? All right. Can you hear me? My network is messy. I don't even know whether people are hearing me or not. Oh, you can hear me? You sleep streaming today? No, I woke up and decided to stream early in the morning, bro. I decided to stream early in the morning, bro. I don't know. Are you guys still up um or you guys are down? Yeah, bro, I'm here. Yes, boss. Not sleeping. Yeah, can hear you. Thank you, man. What's up, man? Long time not seeing, bro. I did everything, bro. I did sleep streaming. I did everything, and now I'm here. Now I'm here, bro. How you doing? What time is it? We up? Yes, we are up, bro. What time is it in your area, bro? What time is it in your area? How where you at right now? Where you at? It is actually around 7:33 here in Chicago. I don't know. Oh, 7:33 is 8:30. Wait, okay, remind me again where you are right now. Are you in around New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, or also Indiana? I'm checking the Midwest cities. I think you're from one of those area. Oh, I'm so sorry. You saying 8:30 p.m. I thought like you say 8:30 a.m. Yeah, you from Asia. I forgot about you, bro. Where in Asia? let me see which country in Asia is actually um I think uh Asia, where oh, Malaysia, bro from Malaysia, bro, do you know Nurul is from Malaysia. Where's Nur? Do you know Nurul? Remember Nurul, the guy that I used to talk to? Nurul Malay from Malaysia. Are you related to Nurul? Or where is Nurul then? Where's Nurul? He's my boy. He ran away from me, bro. He used to be here. We used to stream. We used to live stream and talk just about everything. And then he disappeared. He disappeared, man. Oh, you don't know him? I thought like you know Nurul, man. I thought like you know Nurul. If you know him, please tell him, hey, I'm still, because the last time he was here, he found me I was sleeping, so he ran away. He sent me a message. He's like, why you sleeping, bro? Oh, do you guys live in the same city or you live in different city? Do you live in the same city as Nurul or you live in a different city? I think different. Oh, you live in a different city. Okay, that's the reason, man. I think he Nurul is busy. His family. I think they're trying to he's trying to finish his school, man. He's studying hard. He wanna make it. He's trying to win, bro. Nurul, what's up? Say something, Nurul. If you're here, if you're there, just say something, man. I'm back. I'm gonna be streaming daily now. Um, so say something. Say something. So what are you doing, man? What time? You say it's 8:30. Okay. Do you go to school as well or no? Or let me ask you. Are you from Kuala Lumpur? Kuala Lumpur is the capital, right? Is Kuala Lumpur the capital of Malaysia? Oh, you're walking, bro. Oh, you're walking. You're a big boss. I'm from Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, you are working already. You unlike so you're a big boy. Yeah, you're making money. How much do you make in a month? How much do you make in a month, bro? I wanna visit Malaysia. I wanna visit Malaysia one of these days. I wanna be able to come and check you and check the country, man. I think Malaysia is beautiful. Damn, bro, you making it big, man. 4K, man. Is it expensive to live in Kuala Lumpur? I think it's not expensive, right? So if you're making 4K, yeah, what is rent? What is rent like? Do you pay rent or do you have your own house? I think like you're a rich person. Are you an engineer or something? Because if you're making 4K in Malaysia, I think you live good life. Yes, it is the main city, man. Yeah, I know. I know that Kuala Lumpur is the biggest, one of the biggest city. Oh, okay. What kind of job do you do? What kind of uh what kind of job do you do? Oh, marketing specialist. That's why you make a lot of money, man, bro. Help me market my channel in your area. I want you to market. Do you know how to market a YouTube channel? I want my channel to grow. I want to get to I think I want to get to 30K. If I get to take 30K, I come to Malaysia, bro. I will try. Yeah, marketing specialist. I pay, man. Yo, anything that you do for my channel, I pay. I know you marketing people, you guys need money. Yeah. Help me market myself. I market myself. I get to grow. I actually I come to Malaysia. I'll come to Malaysia. I come to Malaysia. Malaysia is the best, man. I got my man Nurul from Malaysia. He's the first Malaysian and I that I met, but now he disappeared. He used to come and makes a lot of noise. Oh, where should I go? You saying I should go where? Yeah. I have some videos that did 10K. Yeah, but this is random. But we wanna grow like consistently. I have some short videos. Short videos. I stopped pushing those short video, but I have some short video that are doing great. Um, but yeah, I have some short video that are doing great. But I need a marketing genius. I need somebody with your expertise. You should do more of those video. Yeah, I have some of those videos. I don't want the channel to be all about, I realize that the thing that make you trend is are those negative shit. Like anything that is related to war, and all of that nonsense, it make you trend. But I don't want to be part of that group. So that's the reason why I decided to do I decided to do sleep stream because I wanted to be peaceful. Thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up, guy. I'm trying to market myself in Malaysia, Indonesia. I'll be coming to Malaysia and Indonesia and everywhere. Ever try to reaction video, popular video? Yeah, I do reaction video as well. I do reaction video. But I do the reaction while I'm live streaming. Like right now, I can do share screen reaction. I also did some some reactions. Um, um, some TikTok reaction shit like that. Yeah, but I need to just be consistent, right? Just consistency. Yeah, but yo, give me marketing in Indonesia. Once I get to 30K or 35K, I'll be visiting your country. I promise. What you saying? Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see. What are the top what is the trending thing? It depends on the country, but what are the trending shit in Malaysia right now? Like if I was to ask, like, what is the subject? Who's the most famous YouTuber in Malaysia? I need to start collaborating with those guys. Start talking, I start seeing what they're reacting in Malaysia, what are the famous YouTubers are doing in Malaysia, and then I go from there. Yeah, that's what I need to start doing, bro. I need to go. Hey, today also I need to go and do my laundry. Uh, it is early in the morning here, my friend. That's the reason why I'm chilling, and I'm not working today. I'm not working today. I'm just chilling with my Kuala Lumpurin people. What's your 10K special going to be, boss? I don't even know. Like, what do you think I should do? It should be my 10K subscriber. You mean like when I get to 10K? I don't know. Like, I never thought about it this way. I think I already prepared myself for 10K special because you see, once I reach, I promised myself that I have to get a new professional camera before I get to 10K, right? And I did. So this camera that I'm using right now is a professional full frame camera, and so I gifted it to myself. So this is one of the things that I did, and yeah, we are growing, and I need to learn how to. I'm doing it all by myself. That's the thing, though. That's the thing. But do you have any, since you are the marketing specialist, you can actually suggest. You can give me a suggestion. You can tell me what you think I should be doing. Yeah. Oh, do you follow football? Let me ask you this. Do you follow like a soccer football? Do you follow football? If yes, who do you got? PSG or who do you got? PSG or Chelsea?
Указом президента Российской Федерации за выдающиеся заслуги перед Отечеством, большой вклад в разработку и реализацию внешнеполитического курса Российской Федерации.
I don't speak Russian, but oh, you got Chelsea. What make you think Chelsea is gonna make it, man? Chelsea is the underdog, bro. You see that PSG team is crazy good, bro. Be right back. Okay, yeah, you good, you good. Kids reacting to. Pictures of princes. I'm sharing my screen with you guys. This is my mm.
Luxury or Chinese luxury.
German luxury or Chinese luxury.
Gas powered 550 horsepower, electric powered 536 horsepower. Air suspension, air suspension. Launch control, launch control. Soft closed doors, soft closed doors. Because the Maybach is an SUV, you open the doors like this to get in. But because the Zeekr is a minivan, the doors slide back, so it's easier to get in. The Maybach, I get this giant moonroof. I'm gonna have adjustable headrests, heated, ventilated, and massaging leather seats, and a Maybach lumbar pillow. I have heated and cooled cup holders, champagne holders, wireless charging pad, and to make sure I have a place for my champagne, I have a built-in.
Bro, that's crazy. Chinese luxury is so good, bro.
I have a tablet that I can use to control everything inside of the car. And if I push this button, I can recline. Every day we should all do something for that. It still breaks my heart to this day because I would love to.
Chinese luxury is good.
think you won the fight from a scorecard perspective, and I think the official scorecard of the broadcast just being 100% honest. Are you surprised by the scorecards? Did you not think it's won for being 100% honest? The drop in the second round should have been scored as a knockdown, hence why I took 2 steps back towards the neutral corner and it wasn't scored as a knockdown. So I knew from then, like, yeah, it got really messy, but I knew I was edging it because of that knockdown. And yeah, you know what? Everybody has their own opinions, and fair play to you for having yours and not shying away from it. But I do believe that I did win the fight. Hence why I put my hand up at the end.
Wow. Telling my wife I want another baby for April Fool.
ICE have now started deporting people to Africa for the team. 8 men in the custody of ICE were told that they were being moved to an ICE detainment center in Louisiana from Texas, only to their shock to find out that they later arrived in Djibouti. The men were held for weeks in shipping containers, shocked.
Why these African countries allowing people to come and drop their unwanted people in their country? This is a question that we need to start asking. Thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. I don't know who you are, but it means a lot. It means a lot. The thumbs up is actually appreciated. Love, love, love to all of you guys. But I have a question for the African leaders. Why do you allow people like to come and drop their unwanted, whether it's human, unwanted trash, and all of that nonsense? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
We know that this administration has said that they're going to. Okay, dialect 633. Real lunch. You're good. We're gonna do a diaper change. We're gonna brush your teeth, and then we're gonna go eat. Okay. Okay. Here's your book. What do you see? You see a banana. What color?
Mhm. That's crazy, bro. They're forcing their kid to run. Yeah.
Sur le territoire américain pour les ressortissants de 3 pays africains vont bientôt se voir durcis. Voici les
Anybody speak French?
Le gouvernement américain a annoncé qu'il allait changer les règles pour obtenir un visa non immigrant pour le Cameroun, l'Éthiopie et le Nigeria. Cette nouvelle réforme s'inscrit dans le cadre d'un réalignement global de la réciprocité, ce qui constitue un changement radical par rapport aux conditions antérieures d'octroi des visas qui permettaient souvent de multiples entrées sur une période de 2 ans ou plus. Sur le site de l'ambassade des États-Unis du Cameroun, on peut lire les citoyens camerounais qui obtiennent avec succès un visa de tourisme, d'affaires, d'échange ou d'étudiants s'ils verront désormais délivrer un visa à notre pays.
Ah, bro, get the F out of here.
She makes the shot. Makes the shot. She gets a Gucci bag.
Rich dad. This is a rich dad. Doctors. Why is she trying to act like he's touching her? Filipinos? What? Is this her first shot? Or did he take a multiple? Oh no, okay, okay. It was close though. It was close. It was close. It was very, very close, guys. People reacting, kids reaction to them getting puppies or a pet. Look at this, beautiful. Am I sleeping? Am I dreaming? So cute. Oh, my man is crying. Ooh. You wake up.
Kills 2 million white people. He's the most evil man that ever lived. Leopold kills 20 million Africans. He still does not appear on the list of the most wicked people that ever lived on the earth. There must be something wrong with this narrative. Totally something wrong with that narrative. It can be right by day, by night, by numbers, by mathematics, by ethnography. It cannot be right.
Damn.
The world watches the massacre of black people and says nothing.
Hmm.
This guy was playing high school soccer in the United States less than a year ago, and he just took the field against Real Madrid. His name is Jan Diamande. He immigrated from Ivory Coast to the United States at a young age, and then got picked up by a sports academy. His Wikipedia page points out that it's a sports training academy for postgraduate basketball players, and doesn't even soccer team, which is clearly not the number one focus here. In 2023, he joins a club called AS Frenzy, but club is a particularly strong word. This is a purely amateur level of soccer in the United States, but he helps lead the team to a championship. And then I can't find any record of him playing for that team ever again. He just goes back to playing soccer at DME. And then, incredibly randomly, on November 27th of 2024, he signs for CD Leganes, a team in the top league of Spain. This was not a signing that was supposed to be for the first team. This is clearly just a big swing they were taking on a player they got made aware of that they thought might have some potential. In January, he joins the reserve team in Spain. And by March, he gets called up to the first team. And his first appearance is at the against Real Madrid in a 3-2 loss for Leganes. He's gone on to make 3 more appearances over the next month for Leganes, and he's completed his transformation from high school soccer player to La Liga in half a year.
Damn. Lucky for him. Some people are lucky, guys. Some people are lucky. That's everything we can say about that shit. No comments. No comments. What is going on in Korean? I don't know. Korean drama or K drama.
choosing to play Justin Bieber's album instead of clips is because Pusha T dropped that one line. Now, but you look very young. I'm a grown man. I'm 35 years old. I'm not 35. I'm 21. And I'm 28. That's. Do you like what you see though? What's your baby?
She's live. Yo, how many people are there? Just one person.
Mid-credit scene or post-credit scene? Get a leave.
Anyone watch the new Superman Superman movie?
Chips are stale. It's just an after credit scene. After credit scenes, you could have done your expectations. Stop wasting the audience's money when they sit in the theater and go see your shit. Don't try to justify it, Tori. It's not just a bad scene. A few moments later. This is probably one of the easiest ways to make $300 to $500 a day and like restoration. So this is a very simple way of putting the president of Nigeria for a day. What first thing you do? There's camera. اليوم انت ممكن يبدو ان ترامب يلاقي فوشن. A mistake. I a mistake. It's never a mistake. It was a mistake. Bro, don't make me do some shit to you, bro. Saudis are not, they're not normal people. They don't have normal money. And when you're negotiating with promoters or, you know, you people, you never.
Yeah, it is what it is, guys. I don't know. It is what it is. Like I say, it is what it is. Um, things are going the way we want it to go. Where are all of my people, my usual um subscribers and shit like that? Is the algorithm messing with me? YouTube algorithm, you need to do better, bro. What's up? Oh, Contra. What's up, my man? Contraverse. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. Contra.
Et qui aujourd'hui connaît un nouvel essor parce qu'on se déploie sur les réseaux sociaux, parce qu'il faut être
Anybody
proche
speak
des gens
French?
pour l'électorat. Donc on se déploie sur les réseaux sociaux, notamment sur TikTok, sur X et sur Facebook. C'est un site d'information et d'analyse que je t'invite d'ailleurs à visiter et je
Anyone
t'invite à
from
t'abonner sur cette
Gabon?
plateforme. Donc l'idée est très simple, c'est de proposer une information à forte valeur ajoutée qui privilégie un savoir-faire gabonais. Voilà, savoir-faire gabonais, là on parle d'un point de vue intellectuel bien entendu.
Oh, I'm back. Welcome back, my friend.
Et je te prie de t'abonner.
You don't speak French no more?
I want to allow myself a few words in English. Yes. I don't want to follow the step of Ambassador Luck.
Yeah. Welcome back. What time is it right now in Malaysia, bro? You're the only one that is here. Oh man, my stomach is getting big. I stopped going to the gym. I'm lazy. I'm just sleeping, as you guys can see. I walk and I come back home and I sleep. That's what I'm doing all day, all night, bro. It is 9 p.m. in your country. It is 8 a.m. in Chicago. Bro, I'm being lazy, guys. I need to start doing some exercise, man. I need to start doing some any girl watching me right now, any lady watching me right now, please forgive me. Please don't I used to look good, bro. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. I used to have these muscle, bro. Now I lost my six packs. I'm just eating, drinking, and sleeping, guys. But I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. I promise. Give me a chance. Please give me a chance. Please give me a chance. I will be back soon. Oh, I still look sexy, bro. I don't take it. Men, we compliment each other. Ladies, I want a lady to tell me whether I still look good, bro. Ladies don't, they tell you straight away. They swipe left. You swipe left or swipe right. They will swipe left. They will say, "Fuck it, you out of your league right now." Yeah, bro, I gain a lot of weight, man. I need to start doing some exercise, man. I need to start going out and do some workout and you need to stay in shape, bro. Do you have six packs or no, Mister? Do anyone have a anyone in this chat? Do anyone in this chat have a six pack? If you have a six pack, raise your hand. Let me know and tell me how you did it. Tell me how you did it, bro. Guys, for some of you guys, please follow me on Instagram. You see, I have my Instagram barcode. I also have my YouTube. If you want my YouTube handle, you can get it. Scan this shit, and you can actually go there and follow me on Instagram also. It's gonna be a big thing, man, bro. Guys, you guys need to follow this channel. You remember there will be a World Cup, FIFA World Cup 2026, and I'm gonna be taking you guys. If you guys help me get to 50,000K, and I will stream. I will go to the one of the football match. I mean FIFA World Cup match here in the state. I will go and stream there for you guys. It will be live streaming, live YouTube live streaming. I'm telling you of these big matches. So thank you for helping us get there, bro. Have anyone watched the movie, the Chinese movie Niza 2? Niza 2. If you didn't watch Niza 2, you're missing some big shit. Ninja 2, guys. Ninja 2 is one of those movie anime that is the best animated. Ninja 2. Oh my god. XRP is going up like crazy. Yeah, Bio Rosso. Have you watched that movie Ninja 2? Or is it Ninja? Ninja 2. This is let me show you the image. This is what I'm talking about, bro. This movie is fire. If you didn't watch this animated movie, you need to go. You need to actually go and look for it and watch it. This movie is actually fire. You know, Neja 2. It's not because she didn't put a word in Bambara or in French again. But don't worry, boys. Still look like I still look sexy. Do you think I still look sexy, guys? Look at my thing. Look at the way my stomach. Yeah, yeah. I don't have a six pack no more. No six pack, bro. No six pack. You know what is the replacement of six pack? If you don't have a six pack, what do you need to have in what do you need to have in your pocket? In your pocket, yeah. You know, in this world, either you have a six pack, you have six packs, or you have some 600K in your pocket. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, six pack or 600K. Those are the two things that you need to have in order to survive in this world. Guys, if you're just coming right now, you want to talk about the PSG and Chelsea match of tomorrow, go ahead. And for me, I think PSG is just too strong for Chelsea. But it's still Chelsea have this Chelsea is used to they always do something when they are considered when they are the weaker the weaker side, you know. They always come victorious. They can surprise the whole world. But it's still PSG for me is the team to beat, man. I think PSG is the best team currently, best club. I mean, at least there's no other club in the world that can. I mean, in Europe that can go toe to toe with them. hmm Benjamin might be close. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be close. It's gonna be one side. It's gonna be one of those matches which is one-sided match. So PSG will be attacking, and Chelsea, if they're very, very, very good at it, you know, you just you can absorb the pressure, of PSG, and then you can counter attack them, and maybe score one goal, and then maintain that score of one goal until the end of the match. That's how it's supposed to go. The ball position is gonna be for the PSG, and then Chelsea will be looking to for a win, man. They will be looking. They will go in this match the best way they can do it. They will go in this match trying to take it to the penalty shoot, and by doing that, they can also, if they get a counter attack and they score, that's good. So that's what Chelsea will be doing, and it's gonna be one of those matches where PSG will be pressing until they get something out of nothing. But if Chelsea manage to hold them like 0-0 for a longer period of time, the longer Chelsea can hold PSG to a 0-0 score, the better it is for them. So that's the way it's gonna go, bro. We all know. I was telling people that all the English side, all the EPL teams or clubs, they are in rebuilding period, right? Arsenal is rebuilding. I mean, Arsenal problem is not about rebuilding. Arsenal, they need a manager actually. They have a manager that doesn't know what he's doing. He's always satisfied. He's always happy with happy to be the second or third in the league. So they need to kick him out. And then they have Liverpool that is rebuilding. Liverpool is no longer the Liverpool that we used to know since what is it? The Senegalese guy Sadio Mane left them. Um, yeah, Arsenal has always been like the Arsenal is lacking a coach. They need a head coach that actually is ambitious. Arsenal, this head coach, has been there for more than 5 years. He keep always telling them that he need time. Look at this PSG manager. He's just been there for what 1 year or maximum 2 years. He's already dominating. This is the difference between a fantastic managers and just an average manager. So the Arsenal coach is an average manager. He has all the players, all the quality player to actually, because if Arsenal had a coach, they should be the winner of the past EPL, because Liverpool is not that good, bro. Liverpool lost also. Liverpool, they lost their coach because the coach knew that they need a rebuilding. Liverpool don't have a fantastic midfield. Since Sadio Mane left, the team is struggling. Because the other teams are weak, like Manchester City and Chelsea and Arsenal, they managed to win the league. So yeah, so the whole EPL teams, EPL top four, top five, they're struggling. Liverpool is in the rebuilding state. Manchester United is out of. I don't know. Manchester United is like, is a very toxic place to be for a player. If you're a good player, you don't want to go to Manchester United. It's a suicide for a player, because the people, Manchester United used to be the Red Devil, meaning they used to be the number one team in England. Every English player wanted to play for Manchester United, and they still see this. So now they have a huge fund. All of those Manchester United ex-players and all of those English players who wanted to play for Manchester United but couldn't play for Manchester United, they now become pundits. they are journalists, and they are very jealous. They don't allow you as a young player, talented player. Every player that go to Manchester United, they expect from you to perform. They do not give you a time to do something. They do not give you a time to understand what is going on, to start rebuilding. They want you to come in and just start winning. And if you don't do that, they start criticizing you and they start destroying you. And that's what they did to people like Paul Pogba, Anthony Martial, and all of those players that went there. Even what is the guy, the Belgium guy, Lukaku. It was they always like try to go after a player. Yeah, management is for me. I think is a toxic. The environment itself is toxic because they can keep changing managers, but if managers are under always coming under pressure, they're not given time to do what they're supposed to be doing. It's not gonna work. The problem is not about. It's not even a manager. The problem is the system. Like I was telling you, they used to be Red Devil. They used to be that team. They everybody in England wanted to play for them. And so they have a lot of people, a lot of pundits, a lot of supporters, and a lot of ex Manchester United players that are out there. They become journalists. All what they're doing is just trying to criticize players and managers. Mourinho, oh, when Mourinho was there, they talked about they didn't want to target Mourinho. They targeted a player by the name of Paul Pogba. They destroyed his career. And then after when Paul Pogba was no longer there, I know when no, they say okay, his manager Mourinho have lost it. They try to force him out. Mourinho is gone. The problem is still there. They brought another their old player to be a manager. And he couldn't. They didn't give him enough time, and the players have been criticized, and he's been criticized. He's gone. They brought another player, another coach. So it's like they keep changing manager. They keep changing manager because manager is a club. I'm telling you, is a system around Manchester United. The fan, the ex players, everybody, all of them are just toxic. It's not a place. If I'm a representative of a player, if I have a player, I will not advise them, a young talent. I will not advise them to go to Manchester United. Is a career ending. It's not the place to be as a good player. If you're a good player, it's not the place to be. Just like look at what is happening to Mbappe. There are certain teams that they used to be good, but you don't want to go there when they are struggling because it's gonna kill your career. If Mbappe right now he left a team that's supposed PSG and he went to Real Madrid that is struggling right now. You see when Real Madrid is not performing very well, he become the scapegoat, right? They just criticizing him. They're trying to destroy his career. So Manchester is like that. Manchester United is like that. They are struggling. They're struggling, and the system they built around the club is toxic. So it's not a place to be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's no chemistry. I agree with you that there's no chemistry, but this chemistry, see, it used to be back in the day. It used to be if you have money, if you're there, it used to be few club that have a lot of money, right? Few club in Europe that have a lot of they have a lot of money. Manchester United was one of those club. Real Madrid was winning those Champions League because they have a lot of money. When you have a lot of money, you buy every good player that is coming in Europe and in England. You buy them, and they want to go to Manchester United because you have a lot of money. And you can afford to buy any player. um Now everybody got money. Now everybody got money and everybody got everything. So um and so it's no longer like how it used to be. So now, and what Manchester United and Real Madrid are doing is that they don't want to build, um they don't have time to wait for a player. They don't want to just like in their school, in their academy, build a player from the academy from young age and then promote them to the first team and have a base. They don't have a base, a strong base. That's what I want to say. They just want to go out and try to find a already made player from other clubs and buy them and bring them in. Sometimes it works. Majority of the time is not. The reason why PSG is doing what they're doing is because PSG right now in France they have more money than any other team, and so all the base, all other academic, they picking player from other academic, from PSG academic, from Monaco academic, from Rennes, from all of those players young. So they have a huge source, a huge base that can support their infrastructure. Manchester United, when was the last time you saw a player from academy coming up from Manchester United? No. They just go out and look for player and buy them. And then and you know how they buy in the player, with the social media and the system around them. The system is forcing the manager to do what they want. So the system say, oh, this player is good. This defender is good. Go get him. And then they go and get him. And then when he comes, he's not doing what they want him to do, or like the infrastructure is not allowing the player to perform the way he was performing outside of Manchester United. They crucify him. They got rid of Mbappe and they built with tactic. That's another I think that's another propagandas that is going around, because like I was telling you guys, there's another thing that people need to understand. The ex-player that I was telling that have become pundit journalists, they're very toxic, they're jealous. They're jealous. They are very envious of certain player, of young player who are coming and who are making huge amount of money, and so they can't wait to see those players go down. And we watch it happen when Paul Pogba signed for Manchester United for around 85 million pound, sterling pound. So this ex-player, they criticize him, they manage to get into his brain, and then they destroy him mentally and physically. That's what happened to Paul Pogba. Now, it's been a while since Mbappe become the number one player in Europe, since 2018, when the World Cup, until like 2022, when he took his team to the final and went toe to toe with Argentina. And the criticism from those journalists, jealous people, they were like, oh, he's doing it in France, you need to get out of France, you cannot do it in France. And the reason why he wasn't nominated, he wasn't given a Ballon d'Or, because they're saying, oh, it's not fair, he's just playing for France is a farmer league, all of that, he need to get out. They push for his exit, and I was for me, I was like, don't do it. And then when he wasn't exiting, when he wasn't getting out of PSG, and they were like, oh, the reason why PSG wasn't winning is because of him, he's toxic, he's doing all of that, oh, he's managing, he's even the manager cannot do what they want to do because Mbappe is there, and all of that. They managed to get into his head, and he decided to leave the club that was stable, that he's supposed to stay there for a while. You know what I mean? He left the club and he went to a club that is not stable, Real Madrid. And part of it is because Real Madrid was his dream team and all of that. So that, to answer to your question, that with the rebuild, I always tell people that PSG has been the best, is one of the best top three team in Europe for the last 5 years, or for last 4 years at least. You know, for the last 4 years, PSG is one of the top. The only reason why people are underestimating PSG is because they were unlucky to win. But if you watch football carefully, I've been following this PSG. They were one of the top three team in Europe. So it was matter of time. They would have, whether he was there or he wasn't there, they will still win. And for me, I thought, like, even their final, if you remember, like 3 years ago, 4 years, when they play against Bayern Munich in final, the only reason why they in the final, UEFA Champions League final, which is when Mbappe was the main guy, Messi wasn't there, and they managed to get to the final of UEFA Champions League, but they didn't have a coach. Had they, like, if they had a coach like this guy, their current coach, they would have won Champions League long time ago, 2 years ago. So the reason why Messi decided to leave Barcelona and join PSG is because PSG is one of the top team in Europe. So this notion, the notion that right now the propaganda that this athletes, this all school, this like ex players are propagating on social media and everywhere is nonsense. Some of them go there. I see a lot of criticism some of this player. They're saying, "Oh, look at what happened to PSG. PSG is winning because Mbappe is out. Mbappe was the problem, and now that he's in Real Madrid, Real Madrid is not able to win." You see, it's not like that. That's a propaganda, and they're the first player. These are the same people who are talking about Mbappe need to get out of PSG. They're saying that he's good and he's scoring a lot, but he's playing in a weak team in a weak what is it league. They were talking about, oh, weak league. France is a farmer league. He need to get out. If you want to win a Ballon d'Or, he need to get out. It doesn't matter what he do in France. It's not gonna work. And now that he got out, and now they want to they're following him in. And if Mbappe and his surrounding are not very careful, they're gonna destroy him. They're gonna do him the same way they did to Paul Pogba. You see how Paul Pogba is right now. That's what they did to Paul Pogba. Those are people, with agenda, with what is it? With they, what I mean. Those are ex-player. They're very jealous. They see young player, new talents making a huge amount of money. The money that they were not, that they didn't make back in their days. Yeah, it's politic. It's politic, and many people are falling for it. You see a lot of social media people, content creators who are not doing their research, the proper research, and they are propagating the message of jealousy and envy that these people, and you see it on ESPN. You see it in ESPN. You understand what I'm talking about. ESPN, even their thumbnail pictures they put when Real Madrid lost. You see they put Mbappe, and then they put Mbappe as the pictures. Real Madrid lose, so they wanna they wanna imprint in the mind of football fans around the world that the reason why Real Madrid lost is because of Mbappe, and also they're trying to also blame Vinicius Junior, forgetting that the last UEFA Champions League that Real Madrid won was because of Vini. So it's a lot of politics, it's a lot of jealousy, it's a lot of things that is going. That's why I don't follow football. There's a lot of mafia going on in football. A lot of mafia. Like if you write
And speaking of Mbappe, so ironic that a couple of years back, you were sat down in the conference room with the very manager that beat you today, that humiliated you today. All he asked from you was, can you be the first man to press?
listen, this is a propaganda people are spreading. These are content creators who are like very lazy. They don't do their research. They know they all they get the agenda. They watch TV, and they see this ex-player criticizing one player. They're blaming the defeat, the loss of Real Madrid on one player, as though like a PSG was playing again Mbappe. You see, it's not PSG. It's not. This is a team sport. It's not a one player sport. And they criticizing. I see a lot of this thing after the Real Madrid loss. I see a lot of that nonsense going on YouTube, on ESPN, on all of this TV. They're saying that, oh, he's not pressing. He and Vinny are not pressing, but they don't do it with other players. They do it with certain players. And that's crazy. And they're saying he's not pressing and he's not doing that. What do you want him to do? And they don't ask, like, you never see them asking Messi to do what they're asking. You never heard of this player, ex-player, talking, because they know. And this ex-player that I'm telling you that are mafia, they know who to go after. They don't go after anybody. They cannot do it with Cristiano Ronaldo because of his. They know the backlash. They know that these people have a huge Cristiano Ronaldo has a huge fan followers online. So they and their fan followers will be able to actually get you out of jobs. So like they will criticize you, the backlash will be so terrible for them. So that's the reason you never see them go after Cristiano Ronaldo or go after Messi, saying that, oh, Messi is not defending. Look at the way Messi played in World Cup. They never asked Messi to go and go back and defend. Look at the way he played even in that FIFA Club World Cup. Messi is just waiting for the ball to come to him. But they want this guy, they want certain player because they know that those players don't have that fan follower. There's no backlash that will come with it. And so they go after those players. And they did it, and you can see the cycle repeating itself. They did it to Paul Pogba, like I say, they did it to Balotelli, they did it to a lot of people, and then they and now they are new guys, the new guys they targeting. Remember, even Usman Dembele that they are praising today, do you know the amount of criticism that they wanted to destroy his career when he moved to Barcelona? When he moved to Barcelona, even though we all know that the reason why he was struggling in Barcelona is because Barcelona is a one-man team. Everybody is playing for Messi. If you are a striker, you go to Barcelona, you have to play secondary or tertiary role to Messi. So as a young player, he's very young when he went to Barcelona. He was playing. He was struggling to fit that role. And then they were asking, and then you know what they were doing, because they cannot criticize Messi back in the days. They wait, when they lose, they look for player to criticize. When they win is because of Messi. When Barcelona lose, they say, oh, what is this guy? What is this Usman Dembele is doing? And until like he reached a point and he was getting injured because of lack of of time, and he actually was lucky enough to see he and his manager, they decided to leave Barcelona and go to PSG. And this pundit, the same pundit that are now praising Usman Dembele, they used to criticize, they wanted to crucify him when he was in Barcelona. And they managed, for them, when they kicked him out of Barcelona, they thought like it was over for him, because he went back to France, just like Paul Pogba now is going back to France. So they kicked him out of Barcelona, and they were thinking that, oh, it's over for him. And he got blessed by being in PSG, and now since Mbappe is gone, he become the number one man in the team. And now the same people are saying, oh, look at, they now forgot, they act like they forgot Usman Dembele. They act like they didn't say any terrible thing to Usman Dembele. Now their target is Mbappe. And they forgot. If you watch that Real Madrid and PSG match, the problem is not about, it's not on players. Even though the defenders, the two central back who made mistakes, it's not. I do not blame those two central back, because the coach, the Real Madrid coach, the system he started against PSG put them in trouble, put his player in trouble. So it was a failure from manager. The manager couldn't do his job very well. He didn't read his opponent, the PSG, very well. The PSG is stronger in the midfield, and he allowed PSG to dominate in midfield. Within just 2-3 minutes, all of the PSG players were in front of the goalkeeper of Courtois, the Real Madrid goalkeeper. And there were huge amount of pressure on Real Madrid's defense. And when you have that kind of pressure, player will make mistake, and they will conceive, and player will make mistakes. And that's why the central back were making mistakes. So the problem wasn't about a single player. The problem was about the system, the kind of system that the coach put to start the match. Luckily, the coach himself, admitted in a press conference that, oh, the system, playing with three striker in that day cost them the match. But they don't want to do it because the coach, they cannot do it because for some reason they know that, okay, some of the Real Madrid fan know, oh, this is a new coach, they don't want to criticize him, and all of that. So they were looking any weak target that they can go after, and they found Mbappe, and Vini. And so, yeah, that's a mafia, and this is what I'm talking about. These people here.
If you do it, the rest will follow. You're the leader. If you set the example, the rest will follow.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. He's saying that, and they're circulating this kind of video whereby Enrique was talking to Mbappe, in the previous video, that he didn't set the example, that he was the trouble. But you never see the Messi was Enrique came there and Messi was there, right? You never heard them say that Messi was the problem. Neymar was in PSG. You never heard them say that. You never heard them criticize. You never heard them say that. Oh, Neymar and Messi was in PSG and PSG didn't win the UEFA Champions League. Therefore, the problem was Neymar or the problem was Messi because they know the backlash again. They know that this Neymar has a huge amount of followers online, just like not to the level of Messi, but he has also huge amount. So then you never hear them talk about Messi the same way as they're talking about Mbappe right now. So this is what they cherry picking who to blame, who not to blame, who to criticize, because they're looking for a new villain or a new villain, a new guy that they can target. So because Paul Pogba is no longer in the pictures no more, and he's gone back. They made him, go out of what is it? He's no longer nobody's talking about Paul Pogba. So now Mbappe is the new guy, and they're going back. Oh, look, Enrique, when he went to PSG, the reason why PSG didn't win Champions League is because of Mbappe, not because of Messi. Forgetting that one of the match, the PSG got eliminated. Was it by Real Madrid? And you know who took the penalty? They got a penalty. Messi took a penalty and shoot it and missed the penalty. That's what took them out of the Champions League. Not Mbappe. So that's the propaganda that, guys, I'm talking to you, that is in the media. And these people
How following simple instructions can get you very far in life. Because guess what? The same
following simple instruction. Say that to Messi. Say that, go to Messi and tell Messi that following instruction, simple instruction can make you can allow you to go far. Why you don't say why is not
instructions he refused to follow at PSG.
Look, he's concluding, he's reaching a conclusion, he's jumping to a conclusion as though he was inside. This is all propaganda. This is all propaganda. These people have nothing.
This is what's haunting him.
But
Madrid. It's come back to haunt him because even at Madrid, he doesn't press.
you see, even at Real Madrid, he doesn't press. Where did he get that information? These are laziness that is going around on social media and feeding social media. The ex-player, ex-player who become pundit, who are now jealous of new players, who are making huge amount of money. They are the first one to give to set the narrative. They set the narrative. Who's to blame? Who's the villain? And then the new the social the small content creators like this guy take it forward. They take it forward, and then they start repeating that, and then everybody start commenting. Yeah, if Kylian was still look at the first comment. If Kylian was still at PSG wouldn't have won anything this season. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. PSG Mbappe is the reason why France got a World Cup. Mbappe just by himself, he took France to the final, and he actually did something that no other player did in the whole world. By himself, he managed to go toe to toe with Argentina, and Argentina was only able to beat them in a penalty shoot. And now you're coming back, all of the players you're coming back, tell me that okay, if Mbappe was still in PSG would not have won UEFA Champions League. Mbappe by himself, before he took PSG to UEFA Champions League final against Bayern Munich, even though they didn't win it. You see, so people say anything. Like I said, it first start with those old player, those ex-player, who are jealous of the new generation. They set the tone. They set the tone every time there's a huge match, a big match. They set the tone, and then the small content creators online take that notion, take that narrative that is set by the all players, and they start spreading it without even investigating what is going on, whether that narrative is true or not true. So that's the politics I'm talking to you about. And look at the message. And now once the small creator content creators start doing that, you can see that. Look at the command. If Kylian Mbappe was still at PSG, PSG wouldn't have won the anything this season. That's crazy. Dembele winning Ballon d'Or this year would be the biggest slap in Mbappe's face. Why would it be? Why is that? Why is that? Dembele himself know that Mbappe, if you know Mbappe, he's just a luck. You know, he's just lucky. If Mbappe was still in PSG, Dembele will be the second player, not the first player. That's what people need to know. But today, like I said, today there's an agenda. There's an agenda, and the agenda is targeting Kylian Mbappe. They want him down so bad. They want him down like crazy. They can't wait to see him, like, you know, relegated or relegated to the second division, like they did to Paul Pogba. I have witnessed, I have watched the, especially English media. I have watched them for so long that I know, I know them very well, and that's how, and that's why I lost the, you know what I mean. I lost what is it? I don't trust these people. I don't trust these people. Even the Ballon d'Or, because I know the pundit. I know this ex-player. They're the one who vote for Ballon d'Or. They're the one who vote for Ballon d'Or for Ballon d'Or. And if that's the way they think, it is crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to know. You have to know if football. What is going on in football? Football. There's a huge mafia that is going on in football world, in football community. And the mafia include the ex players. Like I was telling you, those ex players, they just they are just bunch of bitter people and jealous people that are sitting out there and just being bitter. They don't want to see anybody outshine what they did in their career back in their days. And when they see a young player, young talented player, everybody's talking about him. Like the reason how the head of Mbappe started, they saw him coming from 2018 when he won. He was like the youngest player to score in the final since Pele, and everybody's talking about Mbappe, and then him going to the World Cup to 2022 and sitting there and going toe to toe with the legend Lionel Messi, being actually the man of the match, and for me he's the man of the tournament. All of that, everybody cannot stop talking about him. It it pained them. It pained all of these all players, all of these ex players. It pained them, it made them jealous and all of that. They couldn't wait, and now they start saying that he's arrogance. Once he came back from the what is it, from the World Cup, he came back to France. You can see that they started setting up a narrative. Started you know coming out. They start saying that he's arrogant. They start saying all of these things, and even to the point that, you know, when before he left PSG, they started saying that they wanted to put him, even they tried to trap him in a hotel in Switzerland, right? Remember when they tried to, the narrative was going out that, oh, Mbappe was like, you know, he slept with a goal, or he violated a, you know, he has a goal in a hotel. They targeted him. They targeted him because he was young and he was outshining all of them. He was making huge amount of the amount of money that none of these ex-player was able to make back in their days. And so and they went out. You can see how painful it is to them. They went out and started with criticism and started talking nonsense, and they set up the narrative and they pushed for his exit. If I was his dad or his manager, I wouldn't. I would have said, I would have tell him that, hey, stay in PSG. At least in France, you know the environment, you know the academic. You are respected here. Stay here. You have a control. If you get out of this club and you go to another club, you don't have a control. And this player, this ex player, can't wait to see you, you know, to see you make a mistake so that they can crucify you. Don't go. I would have tell him like that. Don't go. But he had a dream to that he wanted to play for Real Madrid. He listened to his dream and he decided to go to Real Madrid. And you know what? Right now they're setting narrative. They're saying that, oh, this new coach that came in, he doesn't care about the name. They want to set the narrative. They want this new coach to bench him. And now, if you got Angel, this is what they did to Dembele back in the day when he was Barcelona. They want you down. Once you get Angel, you know you need a time when you get injury. You're coming back from your injury. Your performance, your level will not be, you will struggle to come back where you are. So this is the point. This is the period that they will get you out there. So like right now, he didn't play in this whole World Cup. He played only in the, I think, this Chelsea match, or the Real Madrid match against Dortmund, and then after that he's playing, and they put him as a starter in a match against PSG, and this is wrong. And so now the narrative is that they want this coach to bench him. You know, the longer they bench him, his level will go down, and shit like that. And they're gonna treat him like they treat Dembele when Dembele was in 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 Barcelona. That's the mafia. But again, these are the reason why I'm talking to you.
Requires you to do, by the way. Doesn't press, doesn't track back. Then they had the cheek to come at me in the comment section and tell me, "Don't you dare put Gonzalo Garcia and Mbappe in the same sentence." That's what they told me. But guess what? Gonzalo Garcia, he tracked back, he pressed, and he got the rewards, the goals that he.
You want to compare Garcia with this guy, the guy who doesn't have who doesn't have anything. He's just coming out just because they score 1, 2, 3 goal in this club World Cup. Now you're comparing him to the guy who's like the golden boot, or he's the top scorer in Europe.
On the pitch, people hate me because I'm too aggressive. It's just because I'm passionate. I hate losing. Yeah. If you don't like me, I don't care. After I come off games, I come off. PSG, I messed up. Please take me back.
Yeah, man.
Since Mbappe came to Madrid, Bellingham form has dropped. Vinicius form has dropped. Rodrigo's form has dropped. And PSG has won the Champions League. How is happening? How Mbappe will be struggling with Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo cannot make all those crosses to make it to the box, into the middle, as frequently as he used to. Remember those 2 goals against City? Jude Bellingham likes to make into the box and score those incredible goals. He's not making it as frequently as possible.
You see now, this guy, you think like, oh, they are true, they did their research before coming online and saying all of that nonsense. He's just regurgitating. He's regurgitating what he heard from these ex players. Most of them are from England, and he's formulating in a different way. Oh, since Mbappe came, this player level drop, this player level drop. This player, is not able to do what they used to do. I mean, that's stupid though. That's very stupid. That's first there's 2 point actually. First is actually normal when you have a huge player of Mbappe caliber to come. Part of the agreement that allow that made him accept to sign for Real Madrid is that he need to Real Madrid cannot pay that amount of money and then put him on the bench just because the system is already working. So he's a huge caliber. It's just like bringing Cristiano. It doesn't matter who is there. You have to. He has to be. We have a number one player. So that's number one. When you have a huge player, the system need to change. To you know what I mean, to adapt the new player. That's number one. Number two, if you know football, if you have been watching football, even the Champions League that Real Madrid won, Real Madrid was struggling. Real Madrid didn't beat Manchester City because they were better than Manchester City when they won the Champions League. They didn't beat PSG because they were better. They didn't beat Chelsea because they were better. They were extremely. This is a random thing whereby Manchester City was beating them, and then out of nowhere, 2 minutes before the match, and they get this, and they were lucky to get 2 goals, and then they went in. It's just extremely lucky. They were extremely lucky. So that's what some people like this, they're not able to see. They now, like, people are talking about PSG as though PSG was some like some terrible team that managed to win the Champions League. If you are a football fan, you watch the way PSG was playing for the last 4 years, you know that they were among the top 3 best team in Europe. And also, if you are a football fan and you've been watching football, you know that when Real Madrid won Champions League, they were not as good. They were everybody who know football know that Real Madrid will struggle the next year because they were not better than the team that they beat. They were not better than PSG. I told you that if Messi didn't miss that penalty, they couldn't go. They were not going in. and also the way they scored, the way they managed to beat Chelsea, they were extremely lucky. But all of these people, and that's the reason why they went for Mbappe. So that run that Real Madrid did to go and win the Champions League, it does not count as though they're playing good for football. They were extremely lucky to manage to win that UEFA Champions League. And PSG on the other hand, they were extremely unlucky and got kicked out. PSG and Manchester got kicked out, even though they play better than Real Madrid. They were playing better football than Real Madrid, but they were not lucky. That's what these people don't know. But now, because they have an agenda, and this jealous player, ex-player, have set an agenda, you see these people coming. Oh, since Mbappe came, Real Madrid is struggling. Real Madrid is doing this. Real Madrid is doing this. So it's just laziness in cover, and people are not able to read very well what is going on. But that's laziness. You should have known. And these are the same people that were crying. These are the same people that were crying that when Mbappe was still in PSG, they were putting pressure on PSG, going on PSG side, forcing PSG to allow Mbappe to come to Real Madrid. These are the so that's what I said. These people are, how do I say it? They they don't read. They're not able to read what is going on. They just wanna they just go with what is going on right now. So back in the days, they were forcing, going to pushing, trying to force Mbappe to sign for them, go to forcing PSG to PSG president to allow Mbappe to come for Real Madrid. At that time, they didn't wait. They didn't sit down and think about what will happen if a player of Mbappe caliber come to Real Madrid. Maybe it is not good for Real Madrid because he's a huge player. He's gonna take the place of Ronaldo. He's not gonna. The Real Madrid is not gonna spend that kind of money on a player of his caliber to just bring him in and force him to sit on the bench. It's not gonna happen. So if that kind of player, when they come, they have to play. They have to have not only play. They have to play like 90 minutes. That's part of the contract. They never thought about it when they were trying to go, when they were going after Mbappe. They never thought about, oh, what will happen to our player, the player, the striker, or the player that we already have. Is it gonna cost them, their minute to drop or all of that? They never thought about it. They were just after Mbappe. Now that they got Mbappe, guys, my internet is just my internet is messing up, guys. Am I having issue? Am I having issue? Eh, I think I'm having my net very good now inside. Yeah, I'm having issue. I'm having issue with the internet. But this is their score. This is PSG score. You have to analyze. And this big club like Real Madrid and Manchester United, they think like they're very special. Look at the score. Look at this score of PSG. You have to analyze. PSG beat Inter Milan in a final 5-0. Nobody blame no one. PSG, beat also Atletico Madrid, all of these players. Nobody say anything. You never heard of Inter Milan going after one of their players, saying that the player didn't play very well because they don't have any target, right? They don't have any agenda against those players. But you see them every day criticizing Mbappe and all of that. Yeah, Mr. Vio Rosso, are you still there? I don't even know whether. All right, guys. This shit is I'm having like, my internet is lagging. I don't know. I'm gonna come back and we will talk about this thing until this nonsense is stopped. All right, guys. Uh, I will come back. I'm gonna go and do my laundry and then I will come back. Okay, we will talk later. Stop streaming.